name is Holly. My daily HAEDs on YouTube and Instagram. I hope that you're all having a lovely day. Thank you for joining me today. And let's just get straight into the cross stitch. First and foremost, I will be talking about The Falling Snow by Alan Giana. Sorry for the glare. And it's done on 25 count lugana, 1/1 full cross. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Now this one is getting worked on every 3 days for 100 stitches at least. I've put it back into a Qsnap. Just sometimes I do that. Then back down to the Christmas tree. Yay! I've left this one dangling because there's just so many threads there in that place. And I'll do that. I'll just move it down into the next block if I need to, if there's lots more to be dealing with. Because it's kind of a waste of thread to cut it off and start over again. But isn't that lovely? It's looking so lovely there. And yeah, in a few years it'll look wonderful once it's ready to hang up at Christmas time. Oops. About to show you the project without giving you the information for it. Now this one is mini mountain landscape, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's a stock photo. It's being cross stitched on 18 count aida, 2/1. And it is coming along gloriously. What I was working on yesterday is, well, since you saw it last, is just the sky. This is also getting worked on for 100 stitches at least every 3 days, because I've implemented the rotation I was telling everyone about last time. But it's coming along, and those purples and the flowers are just glorious. It's going to be a quick one today. Sorry, guys. Now, this is Mini Evening by Leonid Afimov. It's just being stitched on 18 count, 2/1. Full cross. Now this one is currently at 2.99%. If I'd realized, well, I did realize just as I was about to put it away, and I just thought, no, I said I only stitch until I reach 100, and if it's only 3 more stitches to finish the thread, I'll just finish it. But if it is yeah, like that particular one, it was, I think, 33 stitches to finish the thread, because I just carried on down. This is what's so wonderful about this pattern, is if you're working cross country in the column, you can just flow down and do lots of stitches, and that's what I did there. But if I just had 1 more percent, a 1/100th of a percent, it would have been great. But yeah, I'll get that next time. It's good stuff. So what I was going to say is The Falling Snow is at 25.06%. And Mountain Landscape is currently at 26.70%. It kind of bothers me that I'm not getting so much done on them, because I'm doing them every 3 days. Those 3. Yeah, Mini Evening, Mini Mountain Landscape, and QS Falling Snow are currently getting 100 stitches every 3rd day. So it's it's the way I'm doing it. It's the way I'm wanting to get it done, because I want to concentrate on the next one. Here's the Mini Evening. It'd help if I'd show you the project, wouldn't it? And you can see where I'm talking about today. I was stitching with this one particular, I think it's 823. I was stitching down, and it just reached down further and further and further, so it was good. There was a few bits and pieces up there. There were just a few stitches, and then I got that big chunk of 823. and just went flowing down. It was lovely. It's one of those times when you get into the groove and kind of just flow down the column. But that's looking well. And the fourth and final project to be shown today is Aimee Stewart's Birds and Blooms Mini. It's being stitched on 18 count 2/1 full cross. And this one is the one I'm focusing on for a finish as soon as possible. I had 2 really good days of stitching on it last week, and then the things went a bit, life got busy, as it does. Yeah, there's so many things you have to do or you need to do, and that's what I was doing. I was focusing on those things of need tos and have tos. And then my husband and I went out for a lovely drive in the autumnal countryside yesterday because there was lots of sunshine. Saturday and Sunday were absolutely gloomy. Today is turned gloomy with a little bit of blue sky peeking out. But anyway, Birds and Blooms is currently at 64.84%. And this is what it looks like now. And I have to see about how to get it in there for everyone. Oh, there we go. Maybe? We'll see. There we go. It's coming along beautifully. And the 2 days I got over 900 stitches was awesome. If I could do that every day, I'd have it done in lickety-split, wouldn't I? But alas, yeah, I have chores to do. There are appointments to do, shopping to do, things you need to do on everyday life to make life tick along really well. So that's all I've got for you this week in that respect. I haven't done any knitting or any crochet. I've been wanting. It's the time of year, isn't it? And I've really been keen on getting back to them, eager to get back to them. And I really should get that blanket done before Christmas. My fingers are going to have to fly, but I'm now focusing on Birds and Blooms. And I can zip through that blanket if I sit down and watch a few Christmas movies with my husband. So I'm sure that will happen closer to Christmas. And that will be lovely. I wanted to say thank you. First and foremost, I'm very sorry to the people that I was so late in replying. I really appreciate the time and effort that people take out of their day to message me. I really appreciate the messages, and I enjoy having little mini conversations with people when they do get in touch with me. And some of the ones, and this is not all of them, these are just a few that I was replying to messages this morning, was Angela and Marianne and Mrs. Bobbinlace and Linda and Mia and Joanne and Angie. You really do brighten up my day when I'm able to sit there and chat to you about your life and about the things that you like to do. And I love responding to your comments. So thank you very much. And I wanted to mention a few Flosstubers. Suki did some amazing marathon of 24 hours of stitch on live stream. And that was just super. I only dipped in a few times, but goodness gracious. Yeah, it was fantastic. It will be something for me to watch in the week or two, a few weeks to come, depending on how long it takes me to get through them. But I super enjoy. She's such a sweet personality, and her projects are just lovely, especially her Aimee Stewart shelf is just superb. One stitch at a time. Her girls have gotten involved in cross stitch, and it's just so sweet and cute that they're getting involved in it. I've got all these notes down here So Angie Slowly Crafts, she's put out another video, and I just love her relaxed, chatty style of video. It's quite fun. Stay at Home Stitcher is just really a nice lady. She's, yeah, she brought me to tears the other day by such a sweet comment on her Instagram. So it was really, really lovely. Stitching Addicted is the mum of the person who does Stitching Colors, and I've enjoyed watching both of them. They do a lot of full coverage, and it's quite nice. And Small Town Stitches, Leanne did her own version of 24 hours of stitches, 24 hours of cross stitch, is it? But she did it in a more condensed version than Suki, but it still showed a lot of progress, and I can see that she's done really well. I remember seeing her work on, the beginning of her firefighter full coverage, so it's amazing to see it coming so close to the end. And what I have at the end is, like I said, I've done a little video of our autumnal foliage sightseeing that we did yesterday. We went back over to the Alnwick Moors, and that's what you'll be seeing. And there's one of a little black sheep in the field, and I kept trying to take a picture of him. He was being quite obstinate. Every time I'd look at him, he would look straight at me. He's like, okay, take a picture, take a picture. And as soon as I raised the camera, he'd turn away. And then he did it so many times, I started laughing. And then he and the rest of his cohort went belting across the field away from me, because I must have scared them, and I felt a bit bad about that. But I was just laughing so much at how silly it was, because my husband was in the car laughing his head off too. He was just doing, every time I went like this, he was like, no. It was too funny. Lots of enjoyment in that respect. And the afternoon sun on the moors was absolutely fabulous. So I will leave you with that. I've compiled 3 other little videos of my Greek holiday, various different days. But I won't put them up today. What I'll do is, since the weather is getting a bit moody and gloomy, I will save them for a day when we haven't had an opportunity to go out and take some photos. But maybe brighten up all of us in the Northern Hemisphere's day when we're looking outside at the cold and the wet or the snow. So anyway, I wishing you all a wonderful day. Oh, I forgot to say, it's October 25th, 2022. And it's a Tuesday, because my husband was off Monday and he was off yesterday. And we had a few things that needed to be done that was stuff that had to be done. You know, normal life, things that are not fun to deal with, but you have to get them done, right? Anyway, I'm wishing you all a lovely day, and thank you very much for joining me.